school student Galileo Wise, he goes by Leo, was riding his bicycle to a scheduled haircut appointment, headed towards the barber shop. He was wearing a tan sweatshirt, teal pants, and a black bicycle helmet that covered his face. At the same time, Boulder Police Department officers were responding to a bank robbery that had occurred at approximately 2:33 p.m. that day at the U.S. Bank branch located on 28th Street in Boulder. This was not the heist of the century. The suspect only walked out with $2,200, and there was no allegation that the bank robber was armed with a weapon. Numerous BPD officers were searching for the robbery suspect based on radio updates that provided both the description of the suspect as well as his real-time location via a surreptitious tracking device that had been given to the robber with the stolen cash.
Someone did rob a bank across town in Boulder. It doesn't seem like there was any weapon, and only $2,200 was taken, but there was a tracker and the money. You can hear on the police radio exactly where the bank robber is actually moving based on the location of this tracker. The police don't know if he's in a vehicle or on foot or on bicycle or an e-bike. Obviously, the police are going to go look for the bank robber, and that makes good sense. And they immediately talked with the bank personnel and had a photo of the suspect from the bank. The description of the bank robber was that he was wearing a lime green shirt and clear glasses, and that he had tan skin. Turns out, my paralegals sort of cracked the case, if you will, and figured out if you look at where the tracker went, it exactly followed a bus route that goes right by the bank that was robbed to where the confrontation actually happened. But the police, didn't know at the time. All they knew is that they had a suspect with a lime green shirt and clear glasses.
That's all they
tan
knew.
Skin.
So they just
what
blamed
seems to happen is the bank robber took the bus across town and then went into a Starbucks nearby where this incident happened. And we think that because the tracker was stopped for 2 full minutes at this location of the Starbucks before our client was tackled. So any reasonable, diligent officer would not have been looking for someone moving on a bicycle, which was our client's case, but would have looked for someone who was stopped. One of the police officers in his police car was driving down the street and saw someone that he said literally greenish. I see someone greenish. And, they decided that was enough. Someone's on a bike and he's wearing something greenish.
That's it. That's all it took.
So they do. They run at my client from both directions of this tunnel, yell at him to stop. He's startled. He does, slows his bike to a stop. His hands are on the brakes. And then the cops tackle him to the ground.
What happened?